and champagne, and a young girl with golden hair set about on her morning walk through the champagne-colored trees and wildflowers down a path made of stones.
And as she set forth that path through the stones, she realized that she was on a great adventure, for she knew that the world was there first, and she owed it everything. And on this great adventure, she was going to find a small house to give her treats to.
As she approached the house, she realized that this was unlike any other house that she had seen. As she looked through the window, she saw the strangest thing. A bowl full of an oatmeal-colored mush was stirring itself. That couldn't be true, could it? She knocked on the door. No answer. So, slowly, carefully, she turned the doorknob.
And the doorknob let into her hands. She looked out to the window, and the champagne sky suddenly went beautiful dark red. And she looks around, she sees eyes staring at her into her soul.
And as she stepped into the glittering, glistening house, she came across the kitchen table. And on the kitchen table was the most exotic vase of wildflowers that she'd ever seen. But even more interesting was the setting places of three mysterious creatures.
The mysterious creatures were ones that she had never come on before. The setting of the house was wood from nature and forage from nature, and everything that she noticed was from the outside world that she was never usually used to throughout the city. As she sat there, drinking and eating her porridge and trying to find out where to put her things, all of a sudden she heard a noise.
It was unlike any noise that she had ever heard before. And she turned around to see the source of this strange, hyper-wicked scream. And she saw a chair floating through the air, and placing itself beside her, the chair spoke to her and said,
Sit here, rest. All of a sudden, the chair had a disgusting smile, all teeth, seemed far too polite, like some face that she had seen before in a nightmare.
The biggest nightmare she'd had lately was that of the last party she'd been to. It was a rather festive party, full of libations and eager young men and women. She couldn't get that sight out of her head as she leaned down to touch it gently. And when she did, she raised her eyes to the level of the window, and she couldn't help but notice the portrait on the wall.
The portrait of the wall was something that she had never seen before. It was a period art piece of 3 bears, which are not quite different from human race to begin with, for animals are very similar in thought as are people. We may even come from them, thought Goldilocks to herself. And as she sat there and studied the picture, she heard a loud voice come behind her.
"Were those pictures moving?" They were! The picture of the bears was moving. And they were waving at her and telling her, "Go ahead, have a seat, get comfortable." She turned around behind her. No one was there. The bowl of porridge was still stirring itself. And she just decided, okay, I'll sit down on this teeth-strewn chair and see what happens.
Wrap it up, Michael.
But as she sat, she felt a cold and drowsy dreamer as she lay in bed. And then she opened her eyes to see 3 furry friends. And she sprinted, trying to get out the door.